Hi, I am Sri Lakshmi, working as Assistant Professor in CSE Department in Gokaraj Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this video, I am going to explain about Data Warehousing and Data Mining and Business Intelligence Lab, Task 3. The softwares that are being used for this experiment are Weka, which is an open source tool. Now I will give a brief introduction to Weka, which is a data mining tool. Weka is an open source software which has a lot of tools for data pre-processing and several machine learning algorithms and visualization tools. Thereby, they can be applied to solve various real-world applications. The various tools in Weka are as follows, like data pre-processing, classification, regression, clustering, association rules, feature selection and visualization. So all these techniques I have already discussed in the previous video as well. In this I am showing the workflow of the Weka, which is something like the raw data is taken initially, which is the original data set we can tell. After that, the data is being sent for pre-processing. Pre-processing is a stage where we remove the unwanted data from the original data set, something like removing the noise. After that, once the data is pre-processed, we can apply it for various types of machine learning techniques like classification, clustering, association, and attribute selection is a technique where we can select the best attributes which can be sent for further classification or clustering algorithms. Finally, the output is measured and it can be visualized by using various visualization techniques. So this Weka workflow is already discussed in my previous videos as well. But once again, for the clear understanding of the students, I am once again explaining the workflow here also. Now coming to task 3, in this, the German credit data set, we are going to apply cross-validation. One approach for solving the problem encountered in the previous tasks is using cross-validation. Describe what is cross-validation and train the decision tree again using the cross-validation and report your results. This is a task that is given in the third experiment. Does the accuracy increase or decrease by applying the cross-validation? Now, coming to what is cross-validation, cross-validation is a resampling procedure that is very much useful for evaluating the machine learning models for a limited data samples. The procedure of cross-validation is something like we will take a sample parameter called K, which is nothing but the number of groups that a given data sample is to be split into. This procedure is otherwise also called as K-fold cross-validation. When a specific value for K is chosen, it may be used in the place of K. Something like, suppose we say K is equal to 10, it is called 10-fold cross-validation, and suppose if K is equal to 4, we call it as 4-fold cross-validation. Now I will explain what is this K-fold cross-validation method. Initially, we divide our sample data into K parts. After that, we will use K minus 1 of the parts for the training and 1 part for testing. After that, we repeat the procedure K number of times, rotating the test set. In this diagram, we can understand that the training data set is taken up till here and the last part is being used for the test data. After that, iteration by iteration, we keep on changing the test data. Like here, the test data is taken as the first part and the remaining parts are being used for the training data. In this way, we will continue for K iterations. After that, we will determine the expected performance metric, which is nothing but the mean square error, misclassification error rate, or any other appropriate metric which we are interested in. Now, let me give a clear explanation of what is cross-validation in detail. here during the first iteration, this particular data is taken as the test data and this data is considered for training data. After that, during iteration 2, the test data is moved to the second fold. During iteration 3, it is a little bit moved further. Likewise, for the last iteration, we can see that it has come to the end. In this way, we can see here also, during the first fold, the test data is here. During the second fold, it is moved here, it is moved here. Likewise, the test data is being moved from one part of the data to another part of data, and after each fold, we calculate the metric like the performance metric, and we will take the average of all the metrics. This is how we implement the cross validation for evaluating the machine learning algorithm. Now, let us move to our experiment in Weka. So now I am loading the Weka. This is the Weka software. I will close this PowerPoint. Right. So now, coming to the Weka Explorer, we already know that we have different menus like pre-processing, classify, cluster, association, and selected attributes, visualize. We have already discussed all these in my previous video. Now, as we are asked to do in this task, we have to apply cross-validation technique on German credit data set and check the performance evaluation metric. So now let me open the German credit data file, credit GARFF. These are all the attributes in this particular data set. Now I will apply J48, classify, choose, classify, choose J48. Now in the test options, now I should apply cross validation. So before going to the cross validation, first we will apply training data set and then apply start. The accuracy is, you can observe here, 85% we can observe the accuracy. Now let us change the test options to cross validation 10 folds. Once again, run the model. Now our accuracy is, the correctly classified instances are 70% and incorrectly classified instances are 29%. So for this German credit data set, after applying 10 folds cross validation, our metrics are as follows. Now let me change to 5-fold cross validation and then click on start. So when I made to 5-fold cross validation, the correctly classified instances are 73%. In this way, we can go for further reduction of the folds and apply the cross validation. When I applied 3-fold, it is 70%. So in this way, for German credit data set, after applying the cross validation, the evaluation performance, the accuracy is as follows. So if we observe here, the original using the training data set, when I applied, it is 85%, but when I applied the cross validation like 10, 5, 3, the accuracy is being reduced. See here, 70% is the accuracy. In this way, we can vary the test options and check which option is the best option for getting the best accurate value. Here we can see these are all the performance metrics, precision, recall, F measure, all this. And this is the confusion matrix. 588 and 117 are the correctly classified instances and 183 and 112 are the incorrectly classified instances. We can see here, if I total them 588 plus 117, I will be getting 705, and 183 plus 112 I will be getting 295, which are incorrectly classified instances. So in my next video I will be explaining what is a confusion matrix and what are all the various metrics in the confusion matrix. Thank you.